Hey there and welcome to another Dave Does video, and today we're checking out some Five Finger Death Punch, and the song is This Is War, official lyric video. Don't know this particular song, but I know a lot about Five Finger Death Punch, and I know two kind of key, well, one kind of key thing really, it's not really two kind of key things. The one key thing I've noticed is they have two very distinctive styles of song, which is very kind of heavy driven rock, and then they have the kind of the power rock cover that they do with, and they seem to do that on quite pretty much every album. There's always a cover that they seem to do in there. So I'm guessing with a song that This Is War, this is going to be kind of that kick driven chuggy chug stuff, and this is very much their style. It's distinctive. The one thing though I do find with Five Finger Death Punch is I couldn't tell you which song is from which album half the time, because it's almost like you could take all their albums and put next to each other and they all sound like the same album to me. But I'm sure the die-hard Five Finger Death Punch fans out there are going to have an absolute roasting of me in the comments, so make sure to smash the dislike if you hate that comment already. But let's go check out some Five Finger Death Punch. Please support the channel if you can. We've got the new Dave Does merch store available. Details of the link to the merch store is in the description down below. We've got the new t-shirt, the hoodies, mugs, etc. all available if you want to support this channel. Let's do this. Five Finger Death Punch, and This Is War. Count it in. 3, 2, 1, and go! Okay, Five Finger Death Punch, and This Is War kind of came straight in. It's sort of literally as soon as I click the thing. Normally, like there's a second or so breathing space before the video kind of kicks off, but no, this one just went straight in, and it's exactly what I kind of expected it to be from Five Finger Death Punch. Great to listen to, great to rock out to. Instantly forgettable, unfortunately, as far as the lyrics and stuff initially for me. Probably after a couple more listens to you'd probably start to get all the lyrics into your head. The thing for me though is if you were to play that many a whole concert of Five Finger Death Punch, all their bigger hits, because it reminded me quite a lot of was it Burn It Down? I don't know how much of it I could take, because it's got that high energy part of it. Yes, you could then break it down with the ballad sort of ones that you've got from them as well. So you can kind of mix it, but it just feels like to me, it'd be like you'd be listening to the same song quite a lot. And I'm sure that's what you hear people that are into other genres who listen to metal, and they say all the metal songs sound the same. And there are certain bands like AC/DC that do have a lot of very big similarities within their songs. And Five Finger Death Punch is another one of those bands like the AC/DCs, but it didn't hurt AC/DC doing it. Look how big AC/DC are. And it really hasn't hurt Five Finger Death Punch with their following either. So who am I to say it's wrong? I'm not saying it's wrong, by the way. I'm not saying it's wrong before you get in your comments and say I don't know what I'm talking about. Probably don't know what I'm talking about. It's an opinion. Deal with it. But I liked the track. I probably will rock out and listen to that track in the car. It's just an opinion about Five Finger Death Punch's music is in general. There was one bit at 2 minutes and 15 seconds approximately. There's a bit where he goes on about down the hole. And it's really nice. It had a switch in key, a nice change in melody. And it was only for about 5 seconds, and then it kind of goes back off to the little sort of guitar scales. And I was ashamed, because that was the most interesting part of the song. It was something different from what I'd heard. So it was nice to see him go off and do something else. Now, I haven't listened to lots of Five Finger Death Punch. I probably listened to the first 3 or 4... probably 3 or 4 albums, but I haven't got every album. I definitely haven't got the last one. And obviously they've got the new one, F8 or Fate. I've already done one video from the new album as well. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I know Five Finger Death Punch brings out a new album, and I'm not in a mad rush to go and get it. I don't know if that's. It hasn't got me to the point where most bands I don't get to that point where I actually kind of that bothered about whether I get the new album or not. I'm always kind of like I'll wait for it to come across my sort of general viewing or through a reaction video or something like that, and then I'll see it through that way. But it's very infrequently that there is a band that comes out and releases a new album and I'm like, I've got to get it. So I don't think there's any slight on Five Finger Death Punch. Now, of course, I'm just rambling here at this last minute, and I have no reason to understand why I'm rambling. So I guess we should just end the video. Now, if you like the video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave your comments down below. If you want to support the channel, you can buy the merch. We've got Patreon and all the other sort of gumph that comes along with it, all the details of which are in the description down below. And remember, that of course is how Dave does it.